Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social, in association with William Hill and Empire Fight, so I'd like to be joined by Mac. Well, you've been on these shows before with Amir Khan, didn't go your way. But you told everyone before this fight, look, he's ready. He came in there ready, prepared tonight. How pleased are you with his performance? It was dominating, wasn't it?
Man, I'm so pleased with Chris and how he handled himself during the time we was together. You can't ask for nothing else from a guy that, just changed up his whole style. We changed up his whole regiment, the whole way you go about doing things in camp.
He's made it quite clear, look, in the past, in terms of with other trainers, he's been very much in control. He says, well, you've got him out of bed. He's changed his whole thing. He's a morning person now. And in that ring tonight there, he showed a lot more composure than he did the first time out. In terms of how long you've been working together, how much improvement have you seen from the first day in the gym to that performance?
I mean, he improved by 100% because the fact that he listened in there. He did what we asked him to do. We told him to work behind that jab, and that jab was pumping. Then he worked his combinations. He wasn't really leaning in. He stayed off the ropes. He kept his hands up. It just perfect. Just perfect. That was beautiful.
Did you always feel that he'd be able to get the stoppage in there tonight? Because Liam's a tough competitor, and even when he knocked down Liam, kept getting back up and trying to make a go of it. Did you always feel that with Chris's attributes, he could get a stoppage in there?
Well, I didn't think about the stoppage until like round 8. When I knew he was dead in there. But going into the fight, you just thought about just getting through the fight with a beautiful performance that he displayed tonight, and so that's the only thing I was worried about.
Are you looking forward to having Chris back in camp so you've got more time to work together? Because your gym's full of thriving boxers at the minute. You're looking forward to getting him back and working on him?
Oh, man, I'm just going to get back to the States, and we got to get back working with Keyshawn. Keyshawn got a fight coming up on ESPN, so I want him to look good so he can get his title shot around next year, so he can continue to do his best.
What is it about your gym? The likes of Terence, Crawford, Keyshawn Davis, you've got all these fighters flying in and out, and it's like, they're all built a certain way. Is it just down to the training, that team that you've got around you that helps mould these guys because they're on such a good streak at the minute?
Everybody feed off everybody, man. When you got the best fighter in the world in there and he's training his ass off, he's not cutting no corners and shit, you can't do nothing but, put out a beautiful performance, work hard every day right along with him.
Terence, obviously we've heard that Errol's activated his rematch clause. At what point do you think you'll have more details on that in terms of what weight and when, and what do you make of Errol doing that? It says a lot about him after that first fight.
When the details come out, I'll say probably in a couple months or something like that, But when they do, the world will know about it.
Are you surprised he activated the rematch clause?
No, I'm not surprised at all.
If Bud is to move up and fight Canelo at a higher weight, obviously, is that something that you'd be prepared to do? We always talk about weight classes for a reason, but Bud's gone on there on many a different platform and said, look, if that fight's there, we can do it.
Like I said, man, I'm up for a challenge, and Terence definitely is because the fact that he wanted it, he announced it. He told the world what he wanted to do.
Well, Mark, I appreciate your time. Congratulations on your victory.